Mr. Speaker, on Sunday morning, a tragic incident occurred that led to the murder of a police officer, Timet, who was a young, promising policeman. His colleague, Officer King, was seriously injured. On behalf of the government and people of St. Lucia, I express my deepest condolences to the family of the deceased, wish a speedy recovery to the injured, and empathize with the victims of the crime. My government has always recognized that crime is an issue which requires a collaborative approach and was not an issue for the police alone. Indeed, in our 2021 manifesto we stated, and I quote, "In addressing the issue of crime, the social structures which give rise to it must be examined to make the necessary remedial policy decisions." We stated that attention must of necessity be given to the basic unit of society, which is the family. Whilst in opposition, I consistently called upon the government to ensure it dealt with the situation holistically and to be inclusive. I remain committed to that position in government. The violence which manifests itself today is the result of long festering issues left unattended. In saying so, I ascribe blame to no single entity or individual. It will take all of us to solve the problem. I will spare no effort in ensuring that government does its part through, among other things, human services support and resources to assist the most vulnerable. Over the past few months, we have seen an unacceptable level of criminal behavior which cannot be allowed to continue. The lack of empathy being witnessed must be curtailed, and we must do so at the earliest. Whatever we do, however, must be done within the ambit of the law. For lawlessness begets lawlessness. Even as we fight the criminal element with all our might, we must not ourselves descend into lawlessness. And whilst it is true that the job of the police is to protect the citizenry, equally we too must protect our police, specifically, and our communities and country generally, by being intolerant to criminal behavior. Ensuring our country is not engulfed by crime is the business of all of us, as I have said earlier. I have assured the police commissioner of my government's total support in the provision of human services, training, and equipment. In the last 8 months, we have provided 16 vehicles. And I now call on all citizens to also play their part by being responsible and intolerant of criminal behavior. Our communities must not become sanctuaries for the criminally bent. Our homes must not be places which harbor criminals. Our sons and daughters must be taught that criminality is not a way of life to be pursued. All of us must do all we can to return our communities and by extension our country. Let us work together to make our country the best place to live and work. I thank you.